Hey guys, so today I want to give you a little bit of advice about fitness. What I will show you today helps you in every case of mountain biking, whether you're a pro or a beginner. But this video especially goes out to the guys who don't have time to cycle for hours and hours every day. Whether it be you in school or you've got a 9 to 5 job that you have to attend, you only get a chance to ride on weekends. I myself, getting busier every day with my coffee shop and all the other things I've got going on, also getting less and less time to train and putting in the hours. So here are some short exercises that I have found that helped me the most throughout my career. All right, so number one, squats. Squats, literally one of the most important exercises in mountain biking. I personally know most people who train, they just go for a 2-hour ride or an hour and a half ride. Well, that's good. It's not going to help you as much as squats. So how I approach this is I usually do squats without any weights. I go for a high number. So for example, I'll set myself a goal for the day and I'll say, okay, by the time I go to bed tonight, I want to have done 200 squats. Whether you do that in sets of 10, whether you do that in sets of 20, I personally do it in sets of 50. So I'll do 50, rest a bit, do 50 again, do my things during the day. Later this afternoon, do 50 again, and then rest a bit, and then do 50 again. When you get fitter, you can work yourself up to 400 a day. Of course, if you're a beginner to squats, you can start with as small as 100 a day. Just set yourself that goal. If you're not used to squats, you might feel a bit stiff the next morning, but you'll get used to it in no time, and you will literally see your mountain biking go to new heights when you get squat fit. Okay, so number 2 would be push-ups. How I've changed my push-ups over the years, obviously a push-up is one of your more common exercises, and I always try to see how many I can do and so forth and so forth. But how I did change my push-ups is I started doing less number of push-ups, but I tried to do it for longer. So for example, the one day I tried to see how many push-ups I can do in 1 minute. And I got to around about 70 or 75 until the minute was over. However, I was also over. So now I've changed that to about, let's say 30 to 40, but I do it over 2 minutes. Even if you have to do a push-up every 5 seconds, as long as you have that weight on your shoulders for 1 minute 30 or 2 minutes, that'll make a big difference in your riding, because of course when you're riding and holding the bars, you're also holding your weight up. Example, if you go off drops, down staircases, as well as into corners, you're holding up your weight even more, and that'll make a big difference to your riding as well. All right, and then lastly, and this one is often overlooked, is grip strength. After all, you're only as strong as what you can hold on. So this is an important one. There's obviously various ways you can improve your grip strength. I personally use a kettlebell. I use those little squeeze things with the little spring. What I also sometimes do is I use my pull-up bar and I simply hang from there, and I time myself and see how long I can hang. Usually around about just over 2 minutes, 2 minutes 20, and then I'll rest a bit and then try it again and just push through the pain and see until my hands slip off. Here's a couple examples of how I do it. So with my kettlebell, I've got a light one and I've got a heavier one. With the light one, I usually hold it out in front, straight, and I see how long I can hold until it falls down. With the heavier one, I usually stand, I'll swing it underneath my legs, and then I'll swing it up onto my shoulder, push it up high, and swing it down on my legs again. The weight wants to fall to the side the whole time, so you want to squeeze. And then I usually do it 1 minute each side for 10 minutes long, which gives me 5 minutes per side. With the little squeezies, I usually just squeeze it a couple of times to warm up my forearms, and after that I simply hold it in as if I'm holding tight onto the handlebar, and I time myself and see how long I can do it. And then once it just goes open automatically, I'll rest a little bit and then try it again, usually 2 or 3 times, and then wake up the next morning with very tender hands. Okay guys, so that's it for the fitness training. These are the 3 exercises that will help you a lot I feel that it has helped me a lot throughout my career. It's made the biggest difference to my riding, just those 3 exercises. If you don't have time to go ride a lot, do this at night. It shouldn't take you longer than 25 to 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. Do it for a couple of weeks and thank me later.